Hey everybody, we're listening to Neanderthal Noise Machine. You know, I misplaced this tape. I was really wanting to listen to it again. You know, got that whole Motorhead thing going. And by the time I found it, they broke up. And they only have these 6 songs to remember them by. So, I'm going to talk about another of the Bruceploitation, Bruce and the Iron Finger. And so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 movies into this set. And this one, I don't see it much as it's not a Bruceploitation movie. It's got Bruce Lee and Bruce Lung. And Bruce Lee was in The Clones of Bruce Lee, and he's way better in this. Everything about him is fighting, his acting, and he's not doing the Bruce thing. He's not doing the. And it's horrible, right? I can't. He's not doing all the Bruceisms. And this is so far. This is like the most normal movie. It's like he's a cop, detective. There's a Iron Finger murder. He like jabs people in the throat, kills them. So this is the most straightforward one, and in a way, kind of the least, I guess, memorable. I mean, compared to the Clones of Bruce Lee, Enter the Game of Death, and then The Dragon Lives Again, which Bruce Lung was in. But yeah, Bruce Lung is in here, and he's like I said, Bruce Lee just seemed to improve, or like they let him show his martial arts skills better in this. And Bruce Lung is great too. So there's a smuggling, like immigrants into China from, I guess, Vietnam. There's a killer like doing the Iron Finger of Death, or the Iron Finger. It's not the Iron Finger of Death. And his name is Bruce Chen in the movie. He's trying to figure it out. And again, this is pretty much almost non-stop fighting. There's a really long fight between Bruce Lee and Bruce Lung. And that was pretty good. Bruce Lung is a martial arts teacher, and one of his students is trying to stop him, and he keeps getting in the way. And it was just almost slapstick because they just knocked the crap out of him. Then Bruce Lee kind of disappears, and other people are fighting, which was okay. But I want to see Bruce Lee or Bruce Lung. And then so like, oh yeah, and there's a female villain, Lulu, who is weird. It movie kind of focuses on her for a little bit, and she's always cheating on her boyfriend or husband, and like she tries to make love with him, and he's like, I can't make love with my kung fu. So she's always cheating on him, and she's with the guy, and then she rides the guy like a horse and is slapping him on the butt, and then she's like, open your mouth. And I was like, oh my god, is she gonna spit in his mouth? She puts a cigarette in his mouth, and then they start to do it, but her husband, boyfriend, whoever, shows up and beats the crap out of her. It was surprisingly brutal. And he kills her boyfriend. And then there's a final showdown. I was like, what's going on? I know he's trying to figure out who the killer is, but he's also trying to figure out this immigrant thing. And then it was the last 10 minutes, and I was like, man, what happened to Bruce Lung? Like, it'd be cool if they fight together. And then they just show up together, and Bruce Lung is there, and I was like, cool. And it was pretty good. There's a part where, and I guess, I don't know, Bruce Lung, if he's trying to be like a funny Bruce Lee, but and he's like fighting dudes while he's smoking a cigarette, and he grabs 2 guys and smashes their heads together, and then offers the guy a cigarette, and then like burns the other dude, which was pretty cool. And yeah, just non-stop fighting. And then they have to defeat the Iron Finger killer together. And the last image of this movie is they're leading them away in handcuffs, and Bruce Lee just punches him in the stomach, and then the movie ends. It cuts, like freeze frames, and it ends. So Bruce and the Iron Finger of Death. I keep saying Bruce and the Iron Finger. I'd give it a 3. It's better than the average. But then that's the thing. Like, it's not a. I wouldn't call this a Bruceploitation movie, but it's still pretty good. So now I'm wondering, are the other ones gonna be just like a challenge of the tiger next, and then on the same disc, Cameroon Connection? So are these just really not Bruce, or just the first 3 Bruce ripoffs, and then these are just kung fu movies with actors that played Bruce? I don't know. We'll find out. We got Super Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, and The Dragon Lives, and then The Dragon the Hero, Rage of the Dragon. I don't know. We'll see, but this one is pretty good. Like the kung fu, it's just getting better. But it's not Bruce. I was watching scenes from Enter the Dragon, and Bruce is just in a league all of his own. You know, his moves, his punches, his screams. But this one also has a commentary with that scoundrel David Worth, and or Michael Worth, and it really didn't add anything. He's just more talking about just general stuff, which I was listening to it and I just turned it off. I guess he does all these. Oh no, not all of them, but yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's like on all the commentaries. So another good one. It wasn't, again, thankfully none of these movies so far have like been a real disappointment except for, well, The Dragon Lives Again, which I thought was going to be bad, but it got good at the end, so that's something. So maybe we'll hit a real, loser with Challenge of the Tiger. We'll see.